2-card deck utilizing, of course, the new danger. Although in this instance, we have a lot of draw powers. There's a lot of Dark World cards that are, I would say, mediocre, but there's a lot of cards that actually add a lot of value. Specifically, like, normally you wouldn't play a lot of these cards, but because there's so many potential for discard outlets for free advantage, you know, I don't even think Scar is that bad at all, because being able to add a Dark World monster, which could be Snow, which searches out a bunch of stuff, that's pretty good. What's the new pot card? Good question. I'm going to swap overlays, because since we were streaming that way, the chat's on the screen. Makes it a little bit nicer for the people that do want to just watch it in full screen, chill in their bed or whatever. Anyways, wait, whoa. Did he just stack me? Yo, Judge, this boy, a stacker. The new pot card, it gets rid of 6 cards in my extra deck to draw 2 cards. I can get rid of 3 cards to draw 1, but at that point, what's the point? Dark World Danger is not really a deck that I need the extra deck in, so... especially in this build. Basically, guys, our goal is to destroy every card he controls with effect of Rainbow and Cerulli. Scar will search out Cerulli. Cerulli will let me special summon Rainbow, pop all monsters he has. So, I haven't played against Guardians. Can anyone in the chat tell me if there's a card that protects Guardians from being destroyed? I know that their turns take a really long time, and they end up making a board that makes a monster that like burns me, and like they lose out their draw phase or something like that. Alright, flower stack, you choose 3 flower. Oh, okay. What is it? Just confirm. Okay. Place them in any order. Alright, flower, carding, card, okay. He's gonna feel the wrath of this draw power pretty soon, dude. Guardians red isn't a sleeper. I mean, sometimes they can make out pretty good boards, but like, they need some better Link monster, man. It's hard to play, I think. God, it takes a while though. It takes a while. Yo, but dude, we about to hit that 10-minute ad rev. So, yo, dude, I like playing as some card. No, I really don't. Like, they take too long to make a board that's like so easy to break, right? Like, the deck doesn't stun, it's all just like a bunch of draw power. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of these cards, like, you can only summon Guardians and all their effects are like a once per turn anyways, right? So, like, they end up making this one synchro that, like, I said, it can negate something. Once per turn ring phase, you can draw a card. If you do show it, if it's a flower Guardian, you can special summon it. Okay. So, this card is a special summon, you can reveal, shuffle them, draw the same number of cards. Cycles through it. What is this, Ritual Beast? Oh, dude. The Guardians are bad? Everyone has their opinions on decks. Sometimes people don't really care to win, they just want to, like, play, right? That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't consider my deck like S tier, tier 1. It's more so like, dude, it has some wombo combos. You target another Guardian, special summon it. Like, how long, dude? I've honestly, at this point, it's almost 5 minutes, and I haven't even been able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, but at the end of the day, as long as he doesn't make a card that says like your opponent can't, like if he summons the True Beast, it's over, 100% over. But I don't think you can do it for multiple reasons. Like you can only advance draw. Okay, well, that's an interesting card. I think I saw this once in a Dark World build that actually did top. I'm not even kidding. I think it was just one copy of it. It was an interesting card. It was also not that bad in Malefic, so you can only control one Malefic, and you just go, oh, it's supposed to be Malefic. You try to draw into your other back row and stuff. Maybe one day we'll be able to play, guys. Dude, he just keeps on making the same card, dude. If you activate this fight, he skips the draw phase for the next turn, but it's probably not gonna matter. If you wanna, like, dude, when do I get to play, dude? Like, we already have 5 minutes. This dude trying to play solitaire when I'm trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, but this is the I think. See, this is one concern that I have for Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we change this video title to like, this is why Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a problem, alright? Because if you go to any other card game, there's interaction, right? A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks, especially Assault decks, that have zero interaction with another player. Because, like, I mean, you go to Hearthstone, you go to Duelist, probably even Magic the Gathering, although I can't speak for Magic the Gathering because I haven't played. But a lot of times, dude, is this an Exodia? Am I gonna get Exodia, dude? Honestly, but the thing is like their first turn. Okay, I do this, pass. Okay, my turn. Okay, I do this, pass. This guy, and Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. It's not even this guy. Alright, so many decks that have so many lengthy combos to the point where it's like, dude, like, and a lot of times, especially in real life, dude, people aren't reading cards, you know. So it just becomes questionable, man. Questionable for it's like for a game where, yo, what is up, guys? So whoa, yo, just making sure my thing was, video went live, but because we're just chilling, we're waiting. This guy's gonna go ahead. Kill me, what is this, 10 minutes of wasting time? It's not even gonna OTK. I mean, we don't know, guys. He could be playing the Exodia, and that's something that's new. See, like, if I get Exodia, that's cool, because, you know, I honestly feel like Guardians, they can pull, what? How many cards does this guy draw, dude? Like, oh, you're gonna nerf for going first, dude. Like, dude, wait, did he just make this card? I thought he already made 3 copies of it, dude. Did he desynchro or resynchro? I mean, I hope he makes Exodia, dude. Like, it's something new, right? But if he goes pass, okay, good. He's still going. All right. Like, I think this is why people honestly quit a lot of games of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not saying quitting Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I'm saying, like you go into, like, these types of games and duels, and people just like, peace out, dude, I don't want to play this. Dude, like, I wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, not watch my opponent play solitaire for 69 minutes, or more so at this point, what are you at? 7 minutes, and I have not even gotten to play, dude. And you know what's the best part about this? Guarantee if he would have added an effect on Veiler or Ash Blossom, he would just quit, right? These are the kind of decks that, like, very, very specific, but who knows? I mean, it could not be, but like, there's so many decks like this where you stop your opponent and they just quit. Can't say that I have not quit myself when I summon a card and they go Veiler, and I'm just like, dude, I'm done. Like, I had no other options, right? Like, it's just like all monster cloggy hands. But I mean, half an hour later, I might be, maybe I'll be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. I mean, tell me right now in the chat, that's why you don't play anymore. Like, dude, this is ridiculous. I don't know, like, I was originally recording this as, like, you know, showcasing off the new Danger stuff, showcasing off the new pot card. But I didn't even get to play, dude. I just uploaded a video talking about how you can Arcana Force and your opponent can't play. So I don't know if I should be complaining. But at the end of the day, I think this is a core problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that I like that the game could go 0 to 100 versus, like, Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, Duelist, any of these card games that have this mana aspect. There's so many of these games that copy Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering where they have this mana, but like Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have mana, right? Bruh, I know, man. Like, he's still going, but like, he better OTK, all right? He better Exodia obliterate me. I mean, otherwise, what is this? A bunch of weenie monsters? Dude, I swear, if I activate this pot and he goes Ash Blossom, I'd be like, oh man. Alright, there he goes. So he gets to burn me for 1,500 per turn, right? Skip the draw phase of your next turn. Okay, what is it? During your opponent's draw phase, if they draw cards for their normal draw. Did it just say, like, your opponent's activating, you have nothing, do you want to check the field? Like, bro, like, why are you asking me that now? He already went through, like, his entire deck. He needs to hurry up. Dude, he hit the 10-minute ad revenue and I didn't even get to do anything. Oh my gosh, man. Like, he's playing pretty fast too. He's not stalling for like a long time. You know, he making the same card. What is the point of this deck? Is he just trying to stall for the memes? Like, majority of players do not have the patience, I would say, to play this out. Did you just draw like, what did you just draw like 5 cards, dude? Oh, it's this card, right? You shuffle Guardians and then He literally took 1/4 of the match doing his first turn. Dude, 20-minute ad revenue. Let's go, boys. We already hit the 10-minute ad revenue mark. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it, man. This guy, he's looking out for me, alright? But, like, I don't know. I think that the Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten pretty crazy. But, again, this is not, like, that good at the end of the day. You think he's actually playing Exodia? Carding Exodias? If this is Exodia, he's really unlucky. Really? There's 6 cards left. Dude, if he Exodias me... I mean, I really feel like Cardians are pretty consistent on just, like, throwing, like, this card out. But he might not have any answer if you Ash Blossom. I can guarantee you if I just negated any one of these cards, it would have been like, it's game over, like, easy. You're starting to fall asleep, it's taking so long. But most people would probably quit on him on this type of a duel, and you know, I don't blame him, but I'm also here to kind of check it out though. I really want to know if he does play Exodia, because then we got quality content. I hope he Exodias me. Please Exodia me though. I mean, we're gonna let him play it out. If they ever get a Link Monster, maybe, dude, maybe you could run Exodia Cardians, but I don't know Cardians well enough to know how consistent you can pull this off, but it seems like, I mean, most of Cardians just like, they just summon themselves, and I don't think it was that difficult. What if it's a stall deck? It's failing? I mean, he's got 3 cards left in his deck. 3 cards left. Could easily do it. Alright. And before deck out, man. You're saying he will deck out, or you're saying I will deck out? Because remember, he can make it so he skips the next draw phase, so he doesn't actually ever have to draw. So I think he can prevent himself from decking out, but the real question is he playing Exodia? He won't deck out. I don't think you can deck out with Darkful Dealings, right? Isn't it like draw, discard? Alright, so he's making this. I mean, I want to say it's some type of FTK, like, otherwise, like, you know, if you go through your entire deck, like, you should have, like, some type of amazing board. So he banishes a flower monster until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your opponent can't activate effects. I can't even activate anything. Okay, well, thanks. I guess I wasn't gonna play anyways. Your opponent can't activate effects. Oh, cards in the graveyard. So that's my entire deck, dude. Well, Ripperino Pepperino, man. But he didn't. Oh, does that effect still apply, or does it have to be? Oh, I lost track of that card. Desynchro, resynchro, desynchro, resynchro. This is some insane stuff, dude. I don't even know what I would title this video if I was to title one. But he, like I said, he might be doing Exodia. One of those last cards is Exodia? You think so? I mean, I don't know, is there a loop that he's pulling off here, guys? I mean... We'll see. Hello, Call. Has Yu-Gi-Oh gone too far? It's a self-deck out deck. No, he can't actually deck out. He skips his draw phase. There's like 3 different cards he summoned that, like, if you summon a card or something, it like skips your next draw phase. And so like, every single turn he can just stop his draw phase. But that means pretty much once I beat his board, that should be game. Give Christian a shout out in my YouTube vid. Okay, there you go. Shout outs to him, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see indeed what he pulls off over here. Wow. Go for another synchro. Wow. Okay. So the player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. If a flower carding monster your opponent controls battles that monster, you negate any effect. If this face-up synchro card leaves the field or is destroyed by battle, or leaves the field. Because the fact you summon a Cardian Synchro monster. Okay. He's missing that last piece of Exodia. 20-minute ad revenue. Coming in, guys. No, we're at 15 minutes. 15 minutes. But yeah, like the whole point of this video, I guess, Unless he Exodius me. Because if Exodius, then, like, you know, like, he had a valid, like, deck, it just took a long time, but in the day, I couldn't even play it using a problem in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least post this, I deserve it. Well, no, I'm actually legitimately interested in seeing, like, what he does, as long as it's not just pass. But I think that he can negate all of my... Well, I guess he's making something else now. Okay, he's used all those cards to make one more. There's a Soul Charge. I mean, he went through his whole deck, guys. He didn't sack me. I want to say he's been looping a lot of the cards, so I don't want to say that, like, it's inconsistent. He just makes another card. This guy going ham with the deck, dude. I've not seen a Cardian deck like this ever, and I honestly played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! More so, like, during the time where Synchros were popular. And Cardians, they had so much draw power, but, I mean, his whole... Whoa. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much a game over. That's a, so if I draw one card, I just take 4,000 damage right now. Okay. Take 4,000 damage, and he gets to negate 2 things. Well, I mean, that's probably not going to end well for me. I will definitely say that. And he's going to burn me for 4,000. I mean, the game over, man. But the real question for this video is, has Yu-Gi-Oh! Gone too far? Like, honestly, the guy took 16 minutes for me to even play, only to get into a game state where I would be at a loss. I want to say that more than likely he would negate this, but I want to see if he negates this in the first place. I want to say that there's no way. Time has been called. I'm going to activate this, see if he negates this or not. Okay, let that go through. Okay. But again, there's really not much I can do. I probably should open up with Indulgence because that would be a quick, like, negate. Oh, he's actually going to let that go through. I really wanted to go for Ceruli, but unfortunately it does have to be banished. I mean, at this point we drew double Indulgence. I want to say that if I had Indulgence, I couldn't have desired anyways. Oh, he actually let that go through. That's really interesting. I do have a trade-in. This card is level 7, so it will not be a target, unfortunately. I can't really do anything else. I could summon Ceruli, but that's a very tough board to break, because keep in mind, guys, that Flower Cardians can't be targeted or destroyed by card effect. I mean, there's pretty much, like, no game move. Like I said, I could have opened up with this. If that would have went through, then the Desires wouldn't have went through anyways, because you can't activate any cards with draw effects for the rest of the turn. So, like, there's the downside of this, but obviously if I have another draw power card, I just don't use this in the first place, so it's totally fine. And I don't really need my extract in here, but there's actually no moves that I can do other than, like, I don't know, summon Ceruli Crash, or I could summon... I mean, I might as well attempt to do something, but, like, everything can't be destroyed anyway. So, like, the only thing I can do is throw this in the grave, right? Throw this in the grave. I mean, yeah, the problem is like, so the ideal play, I mean, the lowest attack is 3,000, so I will still take some damage. The ideal play, technically, would be actually to Crash Snow, discard Ceruli, but I can't special summon it to my opponent's board because his board is already full. And on top of that, if I was to attempt to rainbow him, I would lose out anyways. So it doesn't really matter because his Cardian effects can't be targeted or to be destroyed. So that's unfortunate. So we're gonna go ahead and discard Snow. Oh, we actually drew a Nessie. Keep in mind, I believe all my graveyard effects are negated too, which basically stops all of the Darkhold effects in the first place. I mean, yeah, I could have this card discarded. And this card technically does let me draw. I mean, I'll try to play it out, but the point of this video is not going to be my unfortunately, my new Danger deck, but it's more so that has Yu-Gi-Oh! Gotten to the point where it is just like, oh, he discarded that, okay, so I get to special summon it in defense mode, but it doesn't really matter. I have to actually beat him this turn, and I don't think that that's possible anyways, so, I mean, like, for multiple reasons. Once, he has 2 cards that can negate anything. He has, each one of these can stop his own draw, so he'll never deck out. Each turn that I draw, I take 4,500 points of damage. There's, a top deck Regeki wouldn't work, guys. The flower card, even if I was to use Rainbow's effect, which is kind of the card I wanted to mess around with of course, Thunderbird, to potentially pop back row some of this, pop all the monsters, and just OTK them. That was the goal of this deck. To use some more interesting and underutilized cards, right? Yeah, it's it's kind of strange that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh does allow this, right? I mean, I know Guardians aren't very meta, but it's more so that there's a very lack of player interaction. The real question is, did I really get to play Yu-Gi-Oh in this game? That was a 20-minute game. I obviously, my turn was like pretty fast. It was like a couple minutes. But the thing is that his turn was so long, and he ended up making something that was pretty much unbreakable. I mean, yeah, maybe if I had the Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode, I'd be able to tribute like multiple of his cards, but I can't really exactly game him if I summon a Winged Dragon Raw that's getting rid of all three. It would have been hype, right? If I Winged Dragon Raw these 3 cards, Rainbow popped his monsters, that would have been pretty cool. Although, this lets him negate spell traps. It would be negating 2 spell traps, which kind of makes it difficult. But, click please, because, I mean, like I said, I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel for sure. But the real question, since you guys are in my chat right now, since we are doing this as a live stream, I want to know how you guys feel about Yu-Gi-Oh! And the state of the game. It doesn't even matter that he was playing a deck that was unrelevant as far as the metagame goes, but the idea and concepts of someone taking literally 20, or maybe 10, maybe over 10 times the amount of time that you took, is there player interaction here? Technically, I did get a turn, but not really, alright? I didn't really get to play. And I waited and I sat through it. I mean, yeah, you could argue all your deck's trash. True. But I'm trying to test out some stuff just for funsies with new cards in it as well. But the problem is that a newer player that comes into the game would play a deck that's probably worse than this. And he would be like, what? This is dumb. I'm leaving. I want to go to Hearthstone where it's more balanced. Maybe Duel Links even. That's the real question here. They need to cut the monster and spell and trap zones to 3. Well, if we cut that to 3... cut the deck in half, that's more consistency to throw out something that can potentially make it so this is one of the reasons why I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, well there you go. But this is a discussion video. If you're watching this on YouTube, tell me how your thoughts are on the state of the game and the lack of player interaction, because it's definitely evident in this video. Even though it might not be considered very competitive, so many games with Trick Stars even. You know, that's another deck where they can just draw knock, bam, you're out of the game. Granted, that one is faster, but at the end of the day, it's the same concept of lacking player interaction. But anyways, since this is a discussion video, like I said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section below if you're watching this on YouTube. Drop a like on it. Let me know your thoughts because, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting indeed. But thanks for watching, and we signing out.